Technical Touching 24 Blogspot.com.
Gestures to navigate your iPhone X. Instead of pressing the home button to go back home, you have to swipe from bottom of the iPhone X towards the screen. Instead of double tapping the home button to bring up the app cards, you have to swipe from the bottom and take a little pause in the middle of the screen to bring up the app cards. Now, I don't have a problem with that, but a bunch of people have complained about losing the convenience the home button provided. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get the home button on your iPhone X no problem. Obviously, it's not going to be a hardware button, but the iPhone X does have a built-in virtual home button that is hiding in the menu. Let me show you how to enable that. Alright, so here's all you have to do. The first thing you want to do to create the virtual home button is to go to the settings and then scroll down to General, then tap on Accessibility and go to where it says at the bottom a little bit, Assistive Touch. Tap on that Assistive Touch, enable that, and boom, you suddenly have a menu right here. Now, as it is right now, the menu actually serves multiple functions. I'm going to show you guys how to transform this into a single tap home button. So right now, if you tap this guy, it's multifunctional. So you can tap on the home, it'll go home. You can tap it again. You can actually tap the control center. It brings the control center down. If you want that option, you can have that as well. You can tap this again. You can tap on Siri. It's going to allow you to access Siri if you so desire. And you can also go into notifications by tapping this. It'll pull the notifications down. And if you tap it one more time, you can even go to Device and do all these things right over here if you so desire. Volume up, volume down. So for example, I can decrease the volume, as you can see. And all this is happening virtually. I can go to More, and I can even take a screenshot just by tapping this. Boom, there's a screenshot right there. Let me go back home here. Swap that away, tap that one more time. Let me go to Device, go to More, and I can even bring up the multitasking pane by tapping that as opposed to using the regular gestures. But here's what I like to do. If you truly want a home button that is accessible most of the time, by the way, this thing is accessible anywhere. So if I go to Safari, it's going to be right there. And of course, you can take this guy and you can put it anywhere you want. So you don't have to have it right there. If you want it on the corner here, it'll be right there. As a matter of fact, it looks nice over there. So let's go home real quick. So let me show you how to transform this into a home button really quick. So go to Settings. You're back in that Assistive Touch menu. All you want to do is you want to go to Customize Top Level menu. You tap on this guy. And from here, you have 6 options. These options are the same options you see when you tap this icon. As you can see, they replicate each other right here. So all you want to do is remove everything and then tap on Custom and then choose Home and then click Done. Now the customized top level menu, the top level menu is exclusively a home button. So I can tap this guy and it's behaving as a home button would behave. If I double tap it, it'll bring up the multitasking pane just like on the older iPhones. So it's a very convenient feature to have. The great news is this thing is even further customizable. So if you go in here and if you look at the Assistive Touch, over here it says Custom Actions. So you can program what you want this button to do for single tap, double tap, long press, or 3D touch. So let me just show you the 3D touch. Tap on that. Let's say if I 3D touch on this thing, I want either Siri to come up or maybe I want the control center to come down. So let's do that right now. Go back out, go home. That's a regular press. If I do a 3D touch, it brings down the control center. Okay, so it's like a little remote control sitting on your desk. It's a virtual home button with multi-functionality if you so desire. And that brings